Hi everyone, and welcome back to my series playing on Integrated Minecraft. As you can see, we have built our little starter house, which we did in the last episode. And yeah, it's very lovely, but already I think I'm going to be feeling how small it is, considering all the stuff I've sorted is really just fitting, which is funny considering we just spent so long building all this, but that's okay. We will eventually, of course, expand into a bigger house, but I think for now, I'm pretty happy with our little starter base. It's not usually a style that I kind of usually go for. It's a little out there in terms of the roofs being literally sticking out there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to stay in this style or kind of experiment with other styles. This single player world is kind of going to be full of builds that I just make up on the spot, rather than like in Lucid Falls, where I've been designing them in creative and then using Litematica and etc, etc. Because Litematica, I believe, is only a fabric mod, and same with Flashback and all that. And this is such a heavily modded mod pack, I don't think it would work very well. So I'm just going to basically be building everything sort of in the moment, and yeah, I think that kind of means that it'll be a little bit more real though, and you can see my genuine process and what I can do when I have limited resources and I can't just play around with literally any block. So, ooh. Okay. I need a saddle. That's cool. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it, but not super happy with it because of course I didn't have time, or I didn't have the ability to plan anything super in advance. So yeah, it's an exercise though, to be comfortable with just building something in real time and showing it to all of you guys. So anyway, last episode we made a small starter base, which was the only task on our list, and now I think it's time to think of what we want to do next. I mean, we've got, you know, all this stuff that I kind of haven't fit in my starter house, which would probably be good to make another building for. I kind of like the idea of having sort of different buildings for different things, and because we're not going to be so worried about lag because it's not on a server, you know, we can have a giant storage area with item frames and all that, and lots of create sort of contraptions and stuff that, you know, only I'll be affected if it's laggy, so I don't mind. Yeah, and it shouldn't be too laggy. I mean, maybe I can try putting shaders on. I actually want to see. Doesn't that just make it all look a lot nicer? I do love shaders a lot. I think we're gonna work on building another structure for this stuff that we have that we don't have a spot for. So I mean, I could build something that's kind of a forge, but also a place for these kind of small create machines that can just be operated with a hand crank for now. Because I'm not going to be able to, you know, have any giant sort of steam powered create sort of forge anytime soon. So I think just literally having kind of a blacksmithery kind of area for this sort of stuff would be very cool. So, add to the list, build a forge area for furnaces plus small create contraptions. And in the future, I think we need to build an enchanting area and build a larger storage area, build an Ars Magica area, build an iron spells and spellbooks area, build a hexarray area. God, there are so many mods in this from my memory. There are a lot of things actually, but that's good enough for now, I reckon, in terms of listing out all my chores. Not chores, but you know, projects that I need to work on. Also, yeah, I got replay mod. I haven't used replay mod for a while. I prefer Flashback a lot, so I've been using that pretty consistently, but considering Flashback doesn't exist for this version of Minecraft, and there isn't really any forge port, I don't think, then I won't be able to use that. Oh, also another thing to add to this list is I'll put it up here, I want to terraform the cliff area. Everything's an area because it's like, well, it's not just the one thing, it's also everything around it, you know? Hard to be specific. Anyway, so I think I might start trying to come up with some materials, some like a building palette for this. Ooh, free leads, I'll take them. Thank you. been a little while since I've been on this, so I'm a bit all over the place, sorry. Been so focused on Lucid Falls, which has been lovely, but yeah. Ornate glass panes, interesting. But yeah, I do need to get a move on with my create stuff because I would love to get some crushing wheels so that I can... I think that's... No, mechanical rafters. Which one is needed to make waystones? I think both, actually. Yeah, so we need that, which is made with an enchanting apparatus. And how do I make the other thing, I think? So I need all these mechanical crafters. Yeah, see, I need to also crush it. So I need to be able to make all of this stuff, which is pretty funny. Anyway, all this stuff looks so cool. And this is all from the end. I've never gone to the end in this mod pack, so very excited for that. All right, well, I'm gonna get some stuff laid out and I'll be back when I have arranged a little selection of blocks. Okay, so I've got a couple of ideas for blocks. I've been creating this sort of stone palette, which I really like. Considering it's going to be kind of a blacksmith area, I feel like I should have a bunch of stone. I just laid this out just because I think it looked kind of cool, but I actually don't know how much wood I'm going to use in this build. Maybe just some like accents. I think maybe I'll like, I don't know, have like the brown and then one other accent color. Like maybe one of these to make it different from the red. Ooh, I kind of like that. As like, you know, just some accents here and there, but have this be kind of the foundation of the palette. All right, I'm gonna go with that, I think. And I'm thinking I'll put the smith. Oh no. Oh no. I was thinking I'd put the blacksmith sort of building kind of here-ish. And I was thinking that this would end up being like a path. And this will be a path as well. So it'll have like a path kind of going here and down there. And then going around here. This will all be moved away. So the path will be around here. And then go that way. And this will branch off to the blacksmith area. So I think I'm going to start laying like foundation out. Maybe with like dirt or something. And then I might just... Oh, I don't have much dirt. Make this with like sand or something, I guess. And I reckon I'm going to start recording with the replay mod and yeah, show you the process of my brainstorming and building. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, I'm not building this with any previous plans. Yeah, I'll start recording with the replay mod now and I'll be back, hopefully, with you in first person mode when I have built the blacksmith, or if I need to go collect something and it's going to be interesting, etc, etc.
One day later.
Okay, so I have built the blacksmith or the forge or whatever you want to call it, the workshop building. But unfortunately, even though I recorded it with the replay mod, when I went to edit the replay mod file, not only was it corrupt and half of it didn't even work, but also all the blocks in the replay footage were just wrong. I think the modded replay mod just doesn't work, especially considering it's not originally for Forge, and so it was the Forge port and all that. So yeah, it just did not work at all. So unfortunately, we will not have any sort of time-lapse footage in this series, I don't think, which sucks a little bit, but again, I'll just keep giving you guys little tours with the FreeCam mod. So I'll give you a little tour now. So this is the building. It's kind of in a similar style to what we've got already going on with that dark oak kind of keeping it all together and cohesive, but this time with a much darker stone palette. I really like the palette of sort of tiles and smooth-ish stone. It's not quite smooth stone, but I really like that texture. And yeah, we've got kind of the same thing going on with the spruce as the walls. That was not actually intentional, I just really like spruce and dark oak, as you can see. But yeah, I really like the way that this looks and how the what is it called? The Marauder planks look next to the plum over there. I'm very happy with this building. I don't know why my FreeCam moves so fast. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think this is quite lovely. And when I have a little path joining them all up, I think that'll be wonderful. So I'll give you a little tour in first person mode now. Alright, so this is the main forge area for now. I'm sure we'll upgrade it at some point, but so far we've just got our little mechanical saw right here from Create, little grindstone, stone cutter, and a universal sawmill saw, which I think is just like a wood cutter, kind of like a wood equivalent of the stone cutter, which I think is really cool. I like that the animations are both kind of similar, you know, same rate and all that. And then we've got 2 furnaces and a blast furnace over here. And then over here we have our mechanical press with our little, you know, hand crank, which we can do when there's something there. This is just for decoration. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with it right now. I think I might change that later, but I do like the idea of having little crates propped up like that. I think that's so cute. And this eventually I think will be a deployer, but we don't have the materials to create such a thing at the moment because we need brass, and to get brass, you need to mix zinc and copper in a blaze burner, and to get a blaze burner you have to interact with actual blazes, which we are not going to do quite yet because I don't want to go into the nether yet. I'm scared. Yeah, but this is the setup so far. We can definitely, you know, change this to have other things if we need with the depot. But yeah, that's what we've got out there. And then in here we've just got a tiny bit of storage right here just for now. We've got different kinds of stones and all that. We will definitely populate this with a lot more stuff later on. But at this stage, this is what we've got in here. I could probably chuck this archaeology table in there, honestly, just for now, just to clear this area up because I don't want all my stuff being out there. Yeah, very empty in here so far, but I just wanted to leave some room for us to expand when we need it because we will need it. And I'm definitely going to be building larger, you know, workshops and spots for create stuff. This is just for a little place to have to, you know, smelt our stuff and press certain things, you know, just some little things over here for now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far. And I wish I was able to show you the replay footage, but yeah, it just does not work. It's like when I went into the replay footage, it was like only loading a tiny few amount of chunks because it was fully corrupt. And when it was trying to load these blocks, it some reason looked like they were all green walls of some kind. Like, what walls are even in this? Because it was, I can maybe show you. It was this. It was scoot shingles. The plum wood, or like all of that, was scoot shingle walls. And so it looked really, really messed up. So I'm like, maybe I'll just show you afterwards. Back in the old days, you know, people didn't have time lapses, so I'll just, you know, do a little Shadowcraft, whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of going for that vibe anyway, so I think that works well. And I think now I'm actually going to try and make a little path. I don't love how barren and green this area is. You know, eventually I'll add maybe some texture, you know, some coarse dirt and stuff. But I'm thinking, yeah, I really want a little path connecting these and going around down there. I don't think I need to do that today, but I definitely want to get a little path done. So let's check out what blocks do we have. We have 12 dirt and 22 sand. Wow. So I need a shovel and I've already got my sword. Well, not sword, halberd, but yeah. Eventually I'll get diamond equipment, I promise. I'm just currently, I need to have more diamonds to be able to craft the, this thing, diamond grindstone. I mean, I could just do it, you know, that might be a good investment, even if it means I have one less diamond. I think I should do that actually. It's 2 of these and then polished deep slate slabs. That's just regular deep slate, isn't it? And you know, the annoying thing about having storage not in one centralized location is this, that we have to kind of move it around. But I actually feel like that kind of, I don't know what the right word would be. It's not like it humanizes it, but it like, I don't know, cosifies it. It like, it makes it kind of feel lived in a way. Like where the world is actually used and you're not just building just to create things that look cool, you're actually using what you build, which I really like. So I do like that. Not just having a big warehouse that's just ugly with a big, you know. I will have a storage area at some point, but I want most of it to kind of be in designated little buildings and populate this area with a lot of little spaces. That's kind of how I like to build. I just like to have like a kind of village sort of vibe to anything I build. I don't love building big scale things. I love building medium to small scale buildings, and I think having a village full of them just, I don't know, it really brings the world to life, I feel. Okay. And there we have it. Lovely. And I can actually chuck this in this area over here, I think. Honestly, maybe here. I think that works. And now I can use that to actually polish my diamonds and get diamonds out of those diamonds, which is funny. I think rough emeralds might need that as well. I'm not sure. Let's go test it out. Oh, let's see if the normal one works. Nah, it doesn't. I didn't think it did. I thought these needed these. And we get a good lot of experience doing this as well. Lovely. Diamonds. Okay. And this is enough to make, of course, an enchanting table, which would be good. But the enchanting system is kind of different in this because of the apotheosis mod. So I'm not actually sure if that's the first investment we should make. I need to research the apotheosis mod a little bit more. Or I mean, you guys could just tell me if you know anything about it. Because yeah, I feel ill-equipped to deal with such complex systems at this stage. What is that? What is that? Oh, there's a little... Ah, was it a leaf falling, I think. Anyway, I think we can tick this off now. Build a forge area for furnaces and small create contraptions. Ta-da! And I might actually add another thing. Create a path between current buildings. Okay, and I reckon let's go gather some dirt and some coarse dirt as well. Also, I have been noticing a bunch of pillagers in the area. I'm not sure why they keep existing and it's really annoying. I had to fight some during the building process, which I hoped would be caught on camera, but it was not. Is this glitched? Oh no. You're not normal. You're not normal. Go away, glitchy cow. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, there we go. We'll take him on. Oh my god, there's a lot. Jesus. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Lucky I'm close to home. Okay. That was intense. I didn't die. But oh my goodness. That was close. And the annoying thing with my halberd is that it's a one-handed weapon. I mean two-handed weapon, so I can't have my shield up at the same time, which is not ideal. Oh god, there's a guy with rockets. Oops, I did not mean to throw it. Hiya, hiya. It also takes a long time to charge as well. Hiya. Die! Fiend. And... Nah! Oh my god, this is stressful. Oh, I keep on pressing Q. I've been playing Dying Light a lot recently, and to scan the area for like predators and hostile enemies, you press Q, and so I just keep pressing Q accidentally. Oh goodness. Alright. Oh my god, I just did it again. I feel unsafe without being able to do that. Okay. You're the leader. Oh, and you're a rocket launcher person. I dislike you. Oh my god, there's so many. What the hell? Okay. This is crazy. Alright, we're gonna go in and kill this guy. Public nuisance. Okay, I think that's all of them. Oh, some rockets, that's nice. Oh, another axe, cool. Okay, I think that's everyone. I just pressed Q again, but luckily I'm not holding anything. I need to stop pressing Q. It's just so automatic now, because I'm like constantly spamming that survivor sense button in Dying Light. I've just been playing Dying Light 1, but it's so fun. I was thinking actually might stream some of that, so let me know if you'd be interested. Anyway, what are we going to do? We're going to collect some dirt, weren't we? I might shear off some of this little landmass. I don't feel like we need it much. And now we need gravel, so I'm guessing we'll just be able to easily get that from just like down near the river. Here we go. Perfect. Hi Otta, you're so cute. Hopefully that's enough, because I don't want to be around these fairies for much longer. Thank you very much. Why are all the cows glitched? Did I add like a texture pack? Okay, so I fixed it. It was apparently the Fresh Animations mod, but I'm also been made aware that sometimes doing this doesn't give animals their eyes back. it just gives the textures back. So let me find an animal and check. Not all animals, just like the pigs and the cows and the sheep and stuff, I think. Let's see, do any of you have eyes? Appears not. Yeah, no one has eyes, which is somewhat concerning, but it's better than it was before. So apparently it's a known bug within Integrated Minecraft, which sucks, but you know, is what it is. The dev team working hard, I'm sure. So we've got a bunch of coarse dirt now. Okay, well, I think I like to usually start by kind of mapping out the path with path blocks, you know, like this. Just mapping out the center where it's going to go. Might actually make it thinner and more close to the house, but I'll do that in the morning. What does the dirt path block look like? Okay, it's not bad. I might actually use a bit of that. Because I'm thinking I might actually want this village to be a bit more kind of close together, if that makes sense. So I want all the paths kind of to nudge against the buildings a bit more, not be so wide and open like I'm doing on Lucid Falls. I want this to be more of like kind of a structured village, if that makes sense. Like a little bit more well-maintained. Still got cliffs and stuff, but a little bit more well-to-do, I guess, less rustic. That's a nice little path down, and then I want to have... I think we started our mine somewhere here, didn't we? Yeah, here we go. So this is our mine. It'll be different eventually. I want this to also connect, so I might do this sort of thing. Cool. And that's the end of our current shovel. So far, I think I'm liking how this path contour is going to go, but I think I might actually change up my mind and not go with such a coarse dirt sort of aesthetic, and instead have that kind of around the edges of the buildings and have the pathway be more out of stone stuff. Because I haven't done that heaps, and I think that kind of helps a village look a bit more built up, a bit more well-to-do. Hang on, let me find some inspiration photos. Kind of like this from Blue Nerd. I'll pop the image up on the screen so you can see. As you can see, it's kind of got that sort of stone or well-built sort of look. I don't really know the words to use to describe it. And I'm aware that kind of the way that I've built so far isn't really like that. And, you know, I'm not going for exactly that sort of style. But I think actually having like kind of a stonish sort of thing here that isn't just hill might actually work quite well. So in that case, you might want some sort of more stair-like thing over here. The only issue with that sort of style is that it seems like mostly the houses are all on the same level with that, which, you know, we've got that here, and we could definitely continue to do that in the future. But I do like how sort of hillish this region is, so we might have to make some changes, maybe use some slabs and stuff around to kind of create a gentle sort of sloping effect without kind of ruining that sort of structural nature of the build. So I might actually grab some spruce stairs or dark oak stairs or something. So just to play around with this sort of idea. Nothing set in stone, of course. If I did something sort of like this. But if we went like that and then got some logs. Kind of like that. Actually, I think I want this narrower. I think I do want it 3 wide. Because I kind of like that cozy feel. I don't really want everything to feel so open. I want things to feel sort of cramped in a nice way, if that makes sense. I feel like this needs to be like that. And maybe, in fact, like this. I think that's looking better, yeah. If you sort of know what I mean, it would be like that. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. And having like sort of this be more of a stonish texture. Although this is stone and I don't want that to clash. So it might be kind of a brownish stone. I wonder if there are some blocks that fit that. Like kind of like the mud brick sort of thing going on. So it's packed mud. I'm just going to create a little mini palette up here. Smooth mud. Ooh. So that's smooth mud. And then mud bricks. What else is there? So I guess that's kind of what we're working with in terms of the mud itself. Oh my god, more pillagers. What the hell? This is not fair, dude. Why do they keep existing? Jeez, they do a lot of damage. Hey, why do these guys keep spawning around my base? Is there a pillager tower near? I didn't think there was. This is actually ridiculous. Come on, get it out of your system. There we go. Is that everyone? Oops. Anyway, as we were saying, I think that, yeah, having sort of a palette of that sort of stuff would be great. Is there any way to make mud? Ooh, mud balls. Oh, amazing. So we can just do it in our inventory rather than having to like do it physically. Love that. Ah, great. Okay, well, we'll definitely need... Do we even have an infinite water source up here? I don't think we do. I wonder if there's a way to automate this with create. I'm sure there is. I just need to learn how it works more. It does look quite nice coming over the hill to see that. I'm excited to see what it looks like when it's done. Not that anything's really done, you know. Alright, just for now, I'll just have a little water source here. Is there a way to automate mud with create? I'm gonna look that up. Is mud makeable? Ah, mixing. No heating required. We could definitely do some of that, I reckon. Alright. So it's either through the crafting table, like we just did, or we put water in mixers and then put dirt in mixers. I reckon we could set something up like that pretty easily. Okay, so I would use probably a water wheel just to power it. It wouldn't be heaps. Actually, no, doesn't need to be faster than that, I think, for mixing thing. I don't know, but we can make a large one if we need to with that. I'll chuck a bunch of this stuff back. I definitely got distracted, but I do think that's going to be important in actually decorating our base the way we want to. Now, we're going to need a mixer. And to make that, we're going to need a whisk. And we're also going to need a basin, don't we? Great. And is there like a spout or something? What does this do? Ooh. Okay, that's not what I want. What I'm trying to do is... Okay, I'll ponder the mixer and see what that tells me. Uh-huh. I might ponder the basin. Oh, okay, cool. How do I get fluids in the basin automatically? That's what I want to know. Pipes, maybe? They can connect to a basin. Okay. Well, I think that's probably what we're going to do then. See if we can have a pump taking from an infinite water source into the basin. And then the basin will also have a different thing giving it dirt. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, so pipes. How are they made? Copper sheets. Easy. Ooh, cool. I can make copycat fluid pipes by just... Ah, awesome. So then I can decorate them however I like, really. And I need a pump, don't I? Is it mechanical pump? No. Maybe it is a mechanical pump. What the hell is a portable fluid interface? Whoa. Oh, no way. That's crazy. Awesome. Okay, I'm learning things, guys. This is what this series is going to be. It's going to be slow. It's going to be, yeah, slow paced, chill, and we're discovering stuff together. So, to make this imaginary dirt thing, mud maker, I'm going to need mechanical mixers, basins, fluid pipes, possibly a pump, but I'm not certain about that. And then I'll probably need conveyor belts, these mechanical belts, just to give the dirt to the basin as well. Item transportation. What is a chute? Whoa. How is it different to a hopper? That's cool. Oh, it looks so cool. You can actually see it. Amazing. Is it a funnel that I'm thinking of as well? I'm not very familiar with create stuff, so forgive me. What is happening? Literally, what is happening? Perfect. That's exactly what I want, isn't it? Because I want to have something where I can put dirt, then that chest will input dirt into the basin via the funnel. So I think that works. Only ever extract single items. A full stack. Okay. So what I really want is a brass funnel, but brass funnels, I can't afford that yet. So we'll just go with andesite and just deal with that, I think. And we don't need filters yet because we're literally just doing dirt and then water. So let's get crafting, I believe. How do we make that? We need iron sheets. Do we have any iron sheets? No, okay. Well, lucky we have our mechanical press just over here. So I put iron in. How many did I need? 5. Cool. Yay! And now we need andesite alloy, which we also have. Ta-da! And this will just be a small farm, hopefully. I don't want it to be too huge. I'm just trying to do stuff not the most efficient way, just a way that I am capable of thinking of, because I will be, you know, copying other people's farms, of course with credit later on, but at this stage I just want to be trying to learn how to do stuff myself and inventing my stuff myself, because I've never really done that before. I've mostly just been using other people's farms, and even if that means they're overall way worse, that's okay too. I'm going to make 2 rounds of these just in case, because I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work, so... Cool! Ta-da! Please no more pillagers, I'm sick of them. Now, let's give this a little test. I'm going to put this... I don't necessarily want it to be like super close, but I don't want it to be far away. I think I want everything I build at the start to be kind of close, so... Wondering if further along here would be good. Like just here. Let's just mess around and we can fix stuff up later and move stuff later if we need to. So, if we put like an infinite water source here, and then I feel like we do need a pump or something. I don't exactly know how it works. In fact, I might look this up and see if it tells me. Okay, so I think all I need is actually, I do need a mechanical pump, but I don't put it right at the bottom. I think I just keep a fluid pipe there like that, and then I will need a pump. So how do I make one of them? Oh, perfect, easy. So if I put that there, and then give it a little wrench, that should suck that, I think, from there. And then can I bend these? Yeah. And then if I have that like that, then am I able to have a basin like this? I think so. But this needs to be spinning with something next to it, I believe. Hi, Dumpling. My sweetheart. My little boy. Oh my god, there are more pillagers. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm not gonna deal with them unless I have to. I'm busy. Now this water wheel could technically, hopefully be literally a part of this actually. I need to figure out how to get this to work. Forgive me, I'm like not good at this, but it's fine. Oh my god, the animals with no eyes are like freaking me out. Ooh, there we go, that's running water. Would this work? Yes! Okay. Now I'm going to use this gearbox and turn it around. There we go! And then we do that. And then we just connect them, right? That working? Wait, is it going the right way? Is this filling now or was it filling before? Okay, it is going the right way. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. Are you proud of me? And then I need the mechanical belt. Help. Oh, okay. Do I have that? Okay, I have 1 kelp. Not ideal. Can you bone meal kelp? Does it do that? It does. Okay, good. And how many does this make? Oh, 1. Okay. Well, I'm glad I made some bone meal then, huh? I think, actually, maybe completing these tasks, maybe this will actually give us some more stuff. Shaft, rope, nice. More shaft, bread, great. Cool. Oh, and I need to do that to get that reward. Well, that's a start. Oh, I definitely want to get a mechanical harvester going soon as well. This is actually fun. See, this is the thing. I feel like create is actually really good once you start actually just experimenting with it and like playing around with it and not trying to do super overwhelming things all at the start. Like just take it bit by bit, and it's fine if you're not building a mega base. Like you don't have to do as much as everyone on the internet does. We're all just little people. Alright, well we've got some of this now, so we'll have some mechanical belts. And how do we make the funnel again? Here it is. Okay, so we need one more kelp actually. Right? If we go over here, oh god, those guys are still there stalking me. Don't like that. Now, if we put some shafts like that, and then put them like that, that does that! And then I can get rid of this middle one, can't I? No? Yeah, cool. The end of this one, I think I need a chest first. Right? Is that right? Wait, does this need to be turning as well? Oh, of course it does. So, if I put this like that, because I just want to test it and see which direction everything goes, just to be sure. Okay, so that would be going the opposite way, so I need it to be going like that. Ah, okay. So I need it to be rotating clockwise, right? Yes. So to do that, I do that, and then do this. No. Yes. Yes! Okay. Ooh, and then now I need a place for this to go out. Now this has to go above that. And this has to be spinning faster. So I might use a large cogwheel somewhere and then use that to speed everything up, I think. If I did that, and then I need another small cogwheel to make it even faster. And this, then this is a tangle and a mess, but that is okay. Now this goes there, doesn't it? And then if I spin that like that, yeah. Then put this here. Then get rid of one of these. Then have 2 more gearboxes. I need more andesite. Ugh. Okay, I've got some diorite. I can mix this with cobble. All good. I need to light this place up. Oh my god, why are there ravagers? What the hell? No. No. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, what the hell? Why is there a ravager outside my house? I am not doing anything to these pillagers other than slaughtering them when they try and slaughter me. That's terrifying. Why is that here? Oh my god. It's a bruiser. They're not good. They're not friendly at all. Oh my god. Burn. Good. Oh. This has not been a nice day so far. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, that normal cow has its eyes. That's good. Anyway. And that means if I put that here, and then change them. That works though, doesn't it? Is it slowly mixing? Way too slow. Okay. Okay, that is way too slow. Oh, and I see why. I've not increased the speed because I just bloody attached that to another small cogwheel. I see. So, what I've got to do is attach this not like that, but like on top. So, what I'm going to do is go like this. Then, can I put that there? I can. Then, now, by using this, I can speed it up like that. There we go. Do it again. Do that again. And then that's even faster. I do this and this and that. There we go! Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Oh my god, is it working? It is working! It's creating mud, guys! It's creating mud! Oh my goodness, I did it in the most clunky and long and crazy way possible. But it's working. So now...
1 eternity later.
Wait, could it be down that it needs to go? Guys, I'm learning. Wait, am I? Oh my goodness. Why is it not coming out? I wonder if this is just not working because of the fact that it's not actually crafting it. Like, maybe if I put more dirt in there, we'll see a difference. So, dirt goes in. It gets mixed. And then mud comes out! Oh my god, it's working. I feel so happy, even though it's like the crappiest machine ever. I feel like I accomplished something great today. Oh my goodness, and now we cover it up with something. This is messy and crazy, but it works. I mean, this is just a mixing machine. It's not even just a mud mixing machine. Like, I can put whatever in here, and if it mixes with water, then it's a mixing machine. And then I've got my stack of mud. That is so exciting. Now, can I mix this with stuff? I can. But that doesn't want water. So I guess I might make another one of these for non-water ones. Maybe I'll refine the design by then. And I think I'm happy with that. And I think, honestly, let's build the next thing tomorrow. I mean, next episode. Let's build that next episode because I can't be bothered right now. But I'm very, very happy with that. And honestly, even though we didn't get heaps completed, I feel we've gotten a bunch done. Like, we got this little blacksmith forge thingo workshop area made, and we designed painstakingly and slowly, we designed a little working machine with Create, our first proper contraption that creates mud from dirt and water, which I am very happy with. Because I don't want to have to go all the way to a mangrove forest just to get that easily, or have to do it all like manually with bottles and stuff. That seems annoying. And yeah, I think that might be it, guys. I'm gonna ignore the ravager that's probably over there and waiting to eat me, and just like walk over here a little and ignore the pillagers over behind me that are also kind of trying to eat me or whatever. I don't know if they're cannibals, but anyway. Anyway, that's it for this one. I think I'm super happy with how this is going to go. And as you can see, this is a pretty slow-paced series, but I think that's the way that this mod pack will work best because there's so much to do and I don't want to rush into anything. It's just a little journey exploring the mod pack together slowly and take our time to appreciate every part of the pack because there's so much to do. It gets overwhelming if you try and do it all in one go. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment telling me your thoughts. I love getting your comments and reading them and responding. It's like my favorite part of the whole process other than making the videos themselves. So thank you so much. I appreciate all the support so much. But yeah, subscribing really supports the channel. So please, if you can find it within your heart to do so, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. Anyway, yeah, see you next time where we will build the thing that'll cover that monstrosity of a contraption over there and hopefully get some of this path stuff done now that we've got our mud making machine. See you next time. Bye!